So the built environment contributes hugely to global warming, both in the construction of the buildings themselves, as well as the energy that we use for the heating and cooling of those buildings. I think something like 39% or thereabouts of all carbon dioxide emissions globally are as a result of construction and operation of buildings. And of that 39%, about maybe 11% or thereabouts is attributed to the construction itself, and the other 28% or something is the operation of the buildings. So both of those aspects of buildings are obviously super important to try and deal with. The materials that we use to build buildings with, we call them, or we talk about them as having a carbon footprint. And what that means is that some materials are carbon rich and others are carbon frugal. And the materials that are carbon intensive or carbon rich are things that we are, in current day best practices, trying to avoid. So concrete, for an example, is a material that emits a lot of carbon dioxide, both because the cement production requires a lot of heat. A lot of that heat is actually from coal furnaces. So a lot of carbon dioxide is emitted as you make cement. And then when you mix the cement with the other aggregates to make the concrete, CO2 is emitted chemically into the atmosphere in that process. So both of those things contribute to concrete having a large carbon footprint, and there's concrete everywhere around you. Wood, on the other hand, or timber, would be considered to have a small carbon footprint because as it's growing, it's absorbing CO2 from the environment, and it doesn't require a lot of processing to make it into a building-ready material. So it has a low carbon footprint, and currently it's considered a sustainable material.